con artists who made off with between $20 and $30 million in unemployment benefits. The State Labor Department tried to stop the bleeding by increasing security in the sign-up process, which just made it more difficult for deserving Coloradans to access the money they're owed.
That story we've covered before and often, and tonight, Denver 7's Megan Lopez is focusing on the fraud itself, where it's coming from, and the toll it's taking on employers.
For a while now, the Colorado Department of Labor and Employment has known fraud is happening in their claim system.
Previously, we've been able to tell you that we've only paid out $6.5 million on claims that are confirmed as fraudulent.
But they've also warned that's likely not the final number.
We do unfortunately expect that number will be increasing.
Now the CDLE is saying of the $8.77 billion in unemployment assistance paid out over the course of the pandemic, between $20 and $30 million were fraudulent claims. For employers,
making sure that those claims are paid accurately is just as important as making sure that they're paid quickly.
The latest fraud numbers are more than disheartening.
Both employers and employees have been catching fraudulent claims since the late spring and reporting them regularly. So it's troubling that those are still making it through the system.
JJ Ament from the Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce worries the numbers could be even higher. And he says this is a double whammy for businesses since raising payroll taxes on employers is how the state's unemployment fund will be replenished.
The unemployment trust has to be repaid whether it was depleted through legitimate claims or depleted through fraudulent claims. This just becomes another burden to hiring the next employee.
So he's calling on the state legislature to use stimulus money to at least cover the fraudulent costs,
so that we don't further impair our recovery.
Meanwhile, Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser says his team is still working to find the fraudsters.
We've put together a statewide task force, getting cooperation from all the district attorneys.
CDLE tells Denver 7 many fake claims are coming from countries like Nigeria, but
anyone who retrieves unemployment checks, debit cards, taps into funds has a local point of connection. And we want to figure out who those people are.
For now, though, the investigation continues, and so does the fraud.
We're going to need help finding them.
Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
The State Department of Labor is expected to address the issues with fraud and unemployment in Colorado tomorrow morning. I promise you we'll be listening.